It's Thursday, the 6th of June. Again, a really exciting day in property. I've been out on a few appraisals today with mentees. Now, appraising property is so important. We've got to, first of all, check for any defects. And these are defects that may have a detrimental value to that property. And also, we've got to cost up the refurbishment. Now, over the years, I've developed a system in place. And part of that system is I go over the house first of all, and then I do a short, very sharp and very rough video. Now, the video is only for my own reference. So when I get home or back to the office, I can then cost up these refurbishment projects. Now, if you imagine seeing perhaps 2 or 3 properties in one day, to remember the characteristics of each property is nigh on impossible. So the video is the lifeblood of what we do. So the property that I saw this morning in Barry, I'm going to share with you, if you stay tuned, I'm going to share with you that video of what I do. Now, over the years, I've been doing this because, first of all, it's essential when pricing up refurbishments that you don't miss anything. Now, if you try and do it from memory, you certainly will miss things. And secondly, we may price up the refurbishment, do our complete spreadsheet as per the system that I have in place that's available on my training. We then put the offer forward. Now, the offer might be initially rejected. There may be somebody out there willing to pay more for us, or the vendor simply doesn't like what we've offered. But it could be a case of a week, 2 weeks, a month, even 6 months later, after they perhaps had a sale on the property and the sale's fallen through, that they come back to us and they say, would you like to offer on this property again? Now, if we've done our offer based upon our memory, there's no way we would be able to remember the characteristics of this property in 6 months' time. However, go into your Dropbox, look back, review it, and you'll see the video without even leaving the office. It's really, really important. When Luke Watkins, who's been fantastic in redeveloping my business on a digital scale for me, had a look through my Dropbox, I have over 3,000 appraisal videos in there. Just shows what time has done for us here. But they're all there. They're all readily available and something that I can look back on now. But above all, they're vital in what we're doing in property today. So if you want to know how my videos look, keep watching. It's currently a 2-bedroom semi-detached property. I'd say it was built in the 1980s, structurally sound, no sign of any kind of defects. The roof, the ridgeline, the tiles, everything's all fine. Outside here, you've got your front yard here. That just needs to be tidied up, okay? Now, I've been told that you do have 2 car parking spaces, because as you see, there's like a general car park, but we'll have to check that out to see what the parking arrangements actually are. So here just needs to be tidied up. You just brush it off, get rid of all the weeds, sort the stones out on there. You have got side access as well, which is great. I would just get rid of all these redundant wires because you don't need your Sky and all that stuff now. So we've got all the stuff in here. The front door, the windows and doors are in really good condition. I would just replace the ironmongery with polished chrome. Into the house now, you've got your gas meter in the cupboard here. This could just be painted up and just put some polished chrome handles on there. Your consumer unit is a plastic unit. It's a switched unit, so it's not brand new, but it is to current standard, okay? As we come through here now, you've got a lot of wallpaper on these walls. Now, it may come off, but we can't rely on that. It's been on there for a long time. It may take the plaster, so we're gonna have to put money in there for the plastering. Strangely enough, this house wouldn't have been built with this banister, so that's been replaced, but it just needs to be painted and remove the handrail. You've obviously got a very modern thermostat for your central heating there. The boiler is 2019. Your rads are a bit older, but I think they paint up quite nicely. Come through here. I don't know what we do about these doors through here. May want to think about changing them, upgrading them. But here you've got a really interesting area because you've got your kitchen diner, but this stud partition wall, so you can basically remove that wall in entirety to make one big room. Obviously the kitchen needs to be completely refitted. Like I was saying, the windows, the profiles, the UPVC profiles are in really good condition. So you've got your kitchen here. There's plenty of space in here. I mean, for a 2/3 bed house, which I'll show you now, it's lots and lots of room. You've got a conservatory. It's dirty, but it's structurally sound. In all conservatories, you can see there's a bit of condensation. That's not water ingress, that's just condensation because they get very hot during the summer and very cold during the winter. So I'd be inclined to replace this aluminium sliding door with French doors. So we'll budget for that. But it's in very good condition, the actual conservatory. So there's no problem there whatsoever. What impresses me about the house as well is it's got a really big back garden. So you've got your side entrance here. Now these walls, not obviously this one, but this one here, you paint up nicely if you just painted that white or grey. I would be inclined with the garden though to feather edge around. It is expensive, fencing's ridiculously expensive these days, but it's going to give you the privacy. Just need to cut the lawn back and put some petrol and a match to that shed and job done. But here, as you can see on the conservatory, it is dirty, but your fascias, your soffits, your gutterings are all UPVC. Just needs to be cleaned and painted. I mean, it's just literally tidying up because everything here is quite neat. You come back, the blast from the past here, the old built-in barbecue. Ooh, 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 double built-in barbecue. Anyway, let's go back up, go back through the house again now. Quite odd the setup upstairs because I don't know whether it was built as a 3-bed or 2-bed, but there's the scope to make it a 3-bed. So first of all, we'll go to the front of the house, which is where your master bedroom is. So it's a good sized double bedroom. Now the electrics are fine, but what you've only got 2 sockets. So we need, in a room of this size, I put 3 double sockets. We can leave them where they are, just make them doubles, and then put another one down here for the dressing table, for the hairdryer and the hair straighteners and what have you. Going through, you've got your bathroom. Nice big bathroom for a house of this size. They wouldn't build them like this today. Now here, I'd add an extractor fan. I would move that over slightly, but keep everything in the same place for the sake of cost. So new toilet, bath with shower over, towel warmer. I get a nice chrome towel warmer. Nice contemporary suite with nice perspex shower screen, so it just looks really nice. You could probably go for a tea bath on there as well with an added extended panel on there. Now this is where it becomes quite interesting. This room here, so you've got essentially what's 1 bedroom, through soon, another bedroom. Now if you block this up, you would have to move the wall slightly. You could create a door in here. Now we would need a couple more inches. So that would go out onto the landing. So you've then got a good size, a good sized box room here. Over at the back there, you've got a bright outlook. Larder cupboard for the boiler. The boiler doesn't need to be touched. It's 2019. It's a condensing combination boiler, so it's all fine on there. That's been well installed actually, so that's perfect. Probably done it for a grant. Yes, it was. Look, Nest, the world's best kept secret. I'll tell you about Nest another time. Anyway, back to the house. Let's get this as a 3-bedroom house. Let's add some value to it. New doors, new ironmongery, skin the walls, flat white walls, grey carpets. This is going to be a great project.